Temperature's definitely higher, even under the stairs. It's really hard to imagine it's only day 14 since we began this. All looks very calm. It's been difficult to keep it at the 20 degrees given the weather recently. And we're going to move to bottling in a couple of days' time. I'm a touch worried that what we actually have here could be mould. There is a solventy type smell. A solvent smell can be caused by too hot a mash. I mean, this was a hot mash because of the mild. I'm just not sure what I'm looking at. The smell has definitely not improved. What to do? Perhaps it is a closer look first. I don't want to risk contaminating anything, of course, either. That's smelling a bit better. Definitely still has some more flavour though. What to do? This does look fairly normal. The previous hydrometer reading was 1012 and it still is 1012. So, harmless sediment, harmful bacteria. Which one is it? To carbonate 3.5 litres is 98 grams. Slightly went over, but that's fine. That is a very mild-like creamy head I seem to have developed, adding the sugar. Well, I changed time zones trying to get that thing on there today. It's going to be one of them days, isn't it? Right, well, I've re-sanitised all of this, so hopefully we are mostly good. Yep. I've got the lids here in some sanitisation fluid. I'm still not the best at this. Case in point. Fortunately I have some spares. What do you reckon? Just normal sediment? Do I have a complete disaster on my hands, or is everything actually fine? To be continued. Well, that was more stressful than a typical bottling day. No mould has yet appeared in my little sample of the mild, which is good. Interesting, the aroma has changed. Initially, you do get much more of a dark malt type sort of aroma. It does become a bit more solventy though once that sort of clears, but that's interesting. Perhaps a positive sign. May have been a bit over enthusiastic with the pour. Nice head though, nice colour, nice smell, nice head, nice colour. Taste isn't quite there yet. It's quite hard to describe. It's quite a strong, it's quite a different taste that comes. Struggling to describe this one. I think I am definitely picking up those caramel notes, possibly a little bit of that chocolate, but like the cocoa end of chocolate type flavour. It's not quite as mild as I was expecting, and that's not to say it's unpleasant, and that's not to say that it's sour either. So that was a worry, because I wondered if it had got an infection, which I don't think is now true. It's a little bit over-carbonated actually, from what I remember, though I think I could have poured it a bit more gently. But it's still, you know, it's got quite a bit more carbonation than I thought. It's not quite right. There is an off flavour in here, I think, slightly in the aftertaste, which I'm not sure whether that's just timing, because this is quite early. Whether one of the problems, you know, one of the off flavours you can get is if you mash it too high, and I had some problems with temperature control. It is mashed a little higher than normal anyway, and I went a bit higher than that. Yeah, I think it needs more time to think this one through, I think. So, you know, certainly the head retention, certainly the head, certainly the aroma now is very much a mild aroma. It's just that final aftertaste seems a little bit sharp, not sour, but bitter. Yeah, struggling to describe this one though, but I just need another. This is more of an update on the mild. So, I haven't had a bottle for a while. Whew, blimey. Been in the fridge for a little while. Okay, save that one. Let's start with appearance. Mild is not a highly carbonated beer, but clearly, wow. The head retention and colour, you know, tan colour is great. Actually, the colour itself, which is a very dark brown, that is also great. Further evidence of overcarbonation, or, you know, volcanic eruption. Eek. Well, here we are. Now, the overriding aroma is literally just a very malty aroma. I mean, despite trying quite hard, I'm not really picking up any of the other sort of characteristics at all. And I've taken a sip already, and I have to say, I'm still quite disappointed with the end result. It doesn't particularly feel very alcoholic. It's got a level of bitterness, not a pleasant level of bitterness. It's malty. It's got a bit of spicy, I guess, a type overtone. And that is literally it. There's just not a lot else going on here. In conclusion, this has been my first ever 1 out of 10. But live and learn, and I will definitely try another mild again in the future to try and learn a few lessons from this one. And I think, you know, starting with temperature control. So, signing off. I'm probably not going to finish this. Time, yet at least, is not a cure for this one.